Hi friends, welcome to Boarding Adventure, which is all about sharing and inspiring travel. We are Sia and Abhi, and today we are going to explore the wonders in and around the small town of Page, which sits at the border of Arizona and Utah. In this vlog, we'll share the many natural marvels, scenic views, activities and hikes into such unique landscapes with geological features that you might never have seen before. We will share our 2 full days of itinerary in our vlog. However, many people come to Page for a day trip from Vegas in Nevada or Kanab and Moab in Utah. For our first day, we explored the Arizonian half of our plan. Our first stop was the widely popular, highly picturesque Horseshoe Bend. At the east rim of the Grand Canyon, the Colorado River has the perfect bend, resulting in a magical and dramatic view that can be seen from the towering high cliff. There's a 20-minute walk on a well-paved trail to the edge of the cliff and a $10 charge per vehicle. Upon reaching the cliff, beware of the steep and open edges. The views are expansive and the shots speak of themselves. All I can say is that the place is way more awe-inspiring than you can see here or in any of the pics you may have come across. Next thing on our plan was to explore Lake Powell. It's an artificial reservoir created from the Colorado River in the Glen Canyon. You can pre-book a boat or rent a kayak at Antelope Point Marina. Alternatively, you can drive to or take a stroll along the Wahweep Marina. There's a public ferry which gives a tour of the lake, and it operates from Lake Powell Resorts and Marina. Lone Rock Beach is the place for camping, fishing and swimming in the Glen Canyon National Recreation Area. You can also walk over the bridge overlooking the Glen Canyon Dam, appreciate the views and maybe take a quick hike on the Hanging Garden Trail. Upon sunset, we hiked down to the Glen Canyon Dam overlook, a perfect place to catch the glow of the setting rays onto the red rock and the canyon below. If you have been following our travels for a while, you would know my huge love for pesto pasta and pizza, and I was delighted to find one such highly rated Italian restaurant in Page with a patio for dinner. Since both the upper and lower Antelope canyons, which are under Navajo tribal parks, were closed at the time of our visit, and also we wanted to explore the slot canyons vastly and in the wilderness, we opted to go for a day hike to Buckskin Canyon via the Wire Pass. Wire Pass trailhead is located in Utah, an hour away from Page. The last 20 to 30 minutes of drive is on an unpaved, pothole-filled road that is unsuitable for driving after rains. Fortunately for us, it was dry weather at the time of our visit. We parked at the Wire Pass trailhead and hiked in the open on an entirely exposed trail under the scorching sun to the beginning of Wire Pass. I strongly recommend carrying an umbrella, shades and lots of water. Upon reaching the Wire Pass, we were welcomed by shaded and a much more cooler temperature than outside. The Slot Canyon was a beautiful narrow passage lined with tall red rock cliffs with striations from wind and water. We could see the age-old rocks exposed on the sides that formed this unique structure. The entire hike was more like adventure. There was a ladder, an interplay of rays of the overhead sun and the changing colors of the rocks in the canyon, some extremely petite paths and some wide enough with a wave-like formation. We had so much fun exploring the canyon and also taking a lot many pictures and videos. We have been to Antelope Canyon in the past, which was a paid short guided hike. However, the lengths and variations of this Slot Canyon totally took us by surprise. Plus, there is no entrance fees and a totally natural ecosystem to explore at your own pace. At the end of the Wire Pass, there are a lot many petroglyphs of goat, sheep, flower and some ancient figures. Make sure to turn right from here for the Buckskin Gulch, which is the biggest Slot Canyon in the world. The hike continues for 15 miles, however you can continue just as long as you desire. A totally untouched wonder, not flogged by tourists as yet, hence the floor of canyon is covered in rocks in some parts. However, the light, the sharp cliff edge outcroppings and the changing widths throughout the passage made this my favorite part of the hike. After going a few miles in, we headed back just awestruck by this unexpected experience. We headed back towards Page and made a stop for another hike, which was the Toadstool Hoodoos Trail. A 1.5 mile round trip in an exposed rocky terrain got us to an open area with hoodoos, which are a long stalk of rock with a well-balanced flat rock sitting at its top for ages. The formations look like mushrooms, a stunning desert scenery, and definitely a photographer's paradise. So guys, that brings us to an end of our 2-day and 2-night stay in Page, Arizona. Hope you liked the travel guide and found it useful, and if you like our content, make sure to check many other from the Wild West and around the world. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss an upload on Boarding Adventure.